guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this video today is going to be ships you shipped before you knew what shipping was. I know, a mouthful, right? So basically it's like couples you like together, which is called shipping, before the term shipping actually existed. So this list is personally my top 10. They're not in order, but these are the ones that I've loved throughout my childhood. And be sure to give this video a big thumbs up for childhood ships. So let's get started. So the first couple I put on my list is Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable. They are the first couple I swear I ever shipped. Kim Possible used to be my favorite childhood show, so this couple means a lot to me. I knew from the first episode Kim and Ron were gonna get together. I mean, you could tell how much Ron cared for Kim and how much Kim cared for Ron. You knew they were gonna get together. Them getting together is one of the couples that were started out as friends that became a relationship. Couples that I actually wanted to become a relationship. Sometimes you don't, but Kim and Ron was the one I wanted. And I've actually seen quite a bit of fan fiction and fan art of them in the future with kids, and it just makes me so happy because people ship them too. I mean, how can you not? They're adorable. So the second couple I put on my list is Corey and Topanga. Corey and Topanga are my couple goals. They are probably my #1 OTP ever. They've been together since grade school all the way to Girl Meets World, where they have 2 kids. So what I like about the show is they're still together. You can still see in Girl Meets World the love between the two of them. Yeah, they've had their ups and downs when they broke up and got back together, but what couple doesn't have its arguments? They're just made for each other. They're meant to be together. You just know how much Corey cared for Topanga and he wouldn't let her go. And even with all their breakups, they always found their way back to each other. So the next 2 couples I put together because they're from the same show, which is Ross and Rachel and Monica and Chandler. Ross and Rachel have to be one of the first couples I ever watched on TV. Friends is still one of my all-time favorite shows. And the iconic line with Rachel's, "I got off the plane," I screamed the first time I saw that. I knew they would find their way back together. I mean, they were together, they broke up, they got together, broke up, they had a baby together. How did you not think these two were going to get back together? Through the ups and their downs in their relationships, you could just see the love they have for each other. Sure, they had that big breakup, but they found their way back to each other. My favorite Ross and Rachel moment, though, had to be in the home video when he was going to take her to prom, when her date came back and Ross was bummed and she kissed him and Phoebe goes, "He's her lobster." That's when you could see the love. He's loved her since then. And then Chandler and Monica. What I love about Chandler and Monica is it was spur of the moment. Did anybody think these two would get together? I love that. Sometimes I love when 2 random people get together and have a relationship. And then they hooked up in London. I was like, oh, that's okay. And then he loved her. And then they got married and adopted the kids. They are, I swear, relationship goals. I mean, they had their fights too, but since then, Chandler's loved Monica. If you go back and watch from the beginning of the relationship to the end, he's loved her. And if you go to the beginning of the show to the end of the show, any relationship Chandler's been in, he's never been that in love with anybody except Monica. Monica was his perfect match. So the next couple I put on my list is Nathan and Haley. Now, I started watching One Tree Hill later in the game, but from the beginning, you knew when she was his tutor, it wasn't just a normal tutor relationship. There was some sort of spark, and I loved it. I loved how he was the big basketball jockey player. She was kind of the sweet, innocent girl, and they got together. I love that. They have to be relationship goals too. I mean, the way they look at each other, how could you not tell these 2 are in love? Next we have Chase and Zoe. Anybody else a really big fan of Zoe 101 and loved these 2? The whole series was him loving Zoe and Zoe not knowing. And then when she finally found out she was in London and he was there, and then they switched, and then they couldn't be together, and it broke my heart. These 2, after all that, need to be together. Finally be together. There's so many chances he was going to tell her, but he didn't. And I don't know if Zoe liked him from the beginning or not, but she really cared for him, especially the episode when his grandmother passed away in the rain, and she sat there with him. Come on, who does that? The High School Musical phase. Troy and Gabriella / Zach and Vanessa. I'm going to include Zach and Vanessa in here because they were the first Disney couple that I was obsessed with. And Troy and Gabriella was the first Disney couple that like Disney Channel movie couple I really liked. Again, like Nathan and Haley, the basketball guy and then the nerdy scientist guest kind of thing from different worlds coming together. And the karaoke, like giving us karaoke ski lodge dreams. Like when they met, when they were karaokeing at the ski lodge, like way to give high expectations to meet someone. And then when Troy gave her the necklace, that was so cute. They are relationship goals. Part of me always thinks Zach and Vanessa will be together. I know they're not, but they were together for so long that part of me just hopes they will, but I know they won't. Then I put Gordo and Lizzie. Can we talk about how Gordo had been in like the friend zone the entire series until they went in the Lizzie McGuire movie and she kissed him? That has to be the longest friend zone in TV history. And then when he finally kissed her, oh, praise, they were finally together. They're one of the first couples that I liked together again on Disney Channel. Like Disney Channel shows that weren't animated with real people. We always knew that Gordo liked Lizzie from the beginning, but it was so cute how he like cared for her and always tried to make her feel better, especially when she broke up with that guy in the one episode and he's like, he's a jerk, you don't need him. Then we have Ned and Mose. Oh my gosh, these two from the very beginning, I was like, get together. From the very beginning I shipped these two together. I knew there had to be something there. And then when they finally got together in that kiss, oh my gosh, that kiss. I've been waiting so freaking long for that kiss. It was so worth it. Mose would never admit that she liked Ned until like later in the series because she was all like tough and no whatever. But come on. She liked him from the beginning. We all knew it. And then I put Fry and Leela from Futurama. I remember when I wasn't allowed to watch the show, but I did anyway. And I liked watching them because they were like really different, but they somehow worked together. The episode I really liked with them was the one, I think, where they were in time and went into the future and they were like older or something. And he left her a message. That was so cute. Did they ever actually end up together though? I don't think I finished the series. If you guys know, comment down below because I'd like to know what happened between them. They really did love each other. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below some of your favorite childhood ships or ships you shipped before shipping was a thing. That's a mouthful. And subscribe for more content and I'll see you next video.